Okay, now, hold on. Oh, that's even better because it kind of cuts off the chair.
And my sneakers.
No, I can't do that. Yeah. Okay, now go see if I'm at a good angle.
Looks good to me.
It's good?
Yep.
All right. So. At Draves, how to taste, take one. We're here in Oaxaca, and with me today is Ed Draves from the Premier Group of Western New York, Buffalo, New York. And Ed tastes for us here at Dave Miller's Mexico. And Ed, what we've got here is a bottle of mezcal. I went into a shop and had to pick up a couple of things, and because I'm a regular client, he said, Dave, let me give you a bottle of my family's mezcal. This is from Santa Catarina, Alboradas. It's out by Hierve del Agua, outside of the city, 2 or 3 hours, up on a dirt road in the village that he came from. And so we wanted to take this opportunity to taste this and show you how to do a tasting at home, whether it's with mezcal or even wine. And so, Ed, how do we do that?
When I'm at home, I always try to taste in the same room, under the same conditions. I choose my office, and because you want some uniformity in where you taste.
Okay.
Here in the field, you've got to always, a couple things to make sure you have are a notebook, because you're going to want to take notes of what you tasted.
Okay.
A nice white surface to show what you're drinking against, be it wine or mezcal.
Here, show that for the camera.
So that you can get a clear picture of the color. Blancos, it's important, you want to see the clarity, but in Añejo or Reposado, you're going to want to see the color. And because you're just going to want to keep notes of it, a lot of times they end up being fairly pretty used too, that you just want to look at. When you're ready to actually taste, what's important is that you smell what you're tasting. So you put it up to your nose, and of course, you want to breathe in gently if it's mezcal, because there's a lot of delicate flavors, and you don't want to just breathe in alcohol. So you just give it a sniff, just breathe in gently. Isn't that pretty? You're getting a little bit of lemon lime type flavors, maybe something a little floral in this. Fairly unique. This is nice.
You got to speak up for the camera now, Ed.
Sorry, I was thinking to myself, a lot of lemon lime type flavors and floral. This is a really nice, very, very nice nose on this. I could probably sniff this, smell this for the next 45 minutes, but I'm not gonna do that to you, Dave. but then the next is you put it in your mouth, and because mezcal is because it hits the different parts of your tongue differently, you're going to want to swish it around your whole mouth. Maybe not as much as you would wine, because you don't want to get just the alcohol, but you're going to want your entire mouth to experience the mezcal. So you just take a little in your mouth. And then you make notes on what you're tasting, and especially on the finish. On the finish of this, I'm getting some lemon zest, and that's actually more of an orange zest. This is really, really nice. But
Ed, this isn't burning.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't burn at all. It's very. I mean, these drinks here are extremely delicate, very nice. Could sip on them, have them with a meal. It's no problem. It's not a brutish drink at all. It's very delicate, very fine. In fact, I feel it's important to taste with a partner. 5 minutes from now, you and I are one of us will say, "Hey, I can still taste this, but now it's turned to this or that." At home, I taste with my wife, and actually, it's nice to bounce ideas, bounce metaphors or flavors off of each other.
Great. Now, you were telling me about somebody in New York, a girl or a woman who's going to be turning 21. And what does she want for her birthday?
She wants she's one of my daughter's friends, and she wants a mezcal tasting for her 21st birthday. So we're going to be doing all this with a couple different mezcals, and because it's going to be her first time tasting it, you know, I'll tell her what it is. But you know, what's fun to do too for parties and whatnot is to peel the label off so you don't know what you're tasting. You get to try to guess. But yeah, for the tasting I'm doing for the girl's 21st birthday at home, I'll be showing her what it is and demonstrating the different areas, how the different areas taste different, and how the different how different mezcal can be.
Great. Something important about that is sometimes we think that mezcal is only for guys, for hombres.
No, my wife and several of her friends can tell you that no, this is a drink for everybody. There are some mezcals that are more powerful than others, but some people like more powerful. I go for the delicate flavors.
Great.
And going for the delicate flavors, mezcal is perfect because there's just so much there.
Great stuff, Ed. You know, one of the things we spend a lot of time with Ulises Torrentera here in Oaxaca, and this guy has a breadth of knowledge about mezcal that's unbelievable. But one of the things that he says, and that we've really latched onto, is that to taste the great mezcals, you've got to come to Oaxaca. There's no way you're ever gonna get this bottle of mezcal in the States. Never. Ed, you and I are probably the only two people from the U.S. that are ever gonna taste this mezcal because it came from a family's private collection. They don't sell it. It's only for their village. That's just a great experience. You want to really experience the love, the magic, and the craft of mezcal, you have to come to Oaxaca. Ed, thanks so much for helping us out, for being part of this.
Thank you for sharing.
Great to have you as part of the team of My Mexico. Cut.
Do okay or?
Well, we're going to find out.